Good morning, everybody. Happy Hump Day. It's Hump Day. Had to stop and think for a minute, but yeah, the trash guy came this morning, so it's Hump Day. I hope y'all doing well. Um, got one more cookie here. You can see my boy's tail wagging back here. He's waiting to finish up those. Let's see who we got hanging out with us today. We have Mr. Darren Birds. Morning, everyone. Appy. Well, he always types them boxing gloves on, doesn't he? Good morning, Darren. Thomas Grimm. Good morning, sir. Dennis Nolan. He says hump day already. Weekend coming up fast. Yeah, they roll around pretty quick. Good morning, Ronald. Good morning, Larry Galt. Happy hump day to you. Good morning, Clyde. Hope you're doing well. David Burnett. He says good morning, thumbs up. Yep, we got a few of them over there. Kevin Els. Good morning, sir. My favorite solar man's right there. How you doing, Ryan? Gary Hammett. Good morning, sir. Let's see who else we got here. John Howard. Good morning. Paul Stewart. Good morning, sir. Good morning, Jesse. Charles says good morning, David Jack. Jack says hello, Charles. He's just finished his cookies and taking his spot on the warm mat over there. I got the little heater running. It's not that cold. I thought it was going to be colder because I asked Alexa when I woke up this morning. I said, "What's the temperature at?" And she said 47. Then when I got up and watched Joanne, she said it didn't get below 50. So I don't know where Alexa was talking about, but apparently she had it wrong. Let's see. Bart Bixel's here. Good morning, Bart. Thank you for the thumbs up, sir. Curtis is in here this morning. Good morning, Curtis. John Howard. I guess that's a camel. Steve Gronsky's here. Good morning, Steve. Hope you're doing well. And I think I'm caught up with the comments. And I'm going to tell you, I tell you this every morning, but I really got nothing to talk about. I really didn't watch any of the news. I mean, it was on, but I'm just, drinking my coffee, not really paying attention. I know the Braves, if you're a baseball fan, I don't really care. Used to love baseball, but I don't. It's like all those other professional sports. They're all a bunch of sissies now. But the Braves lost, I guess, 6-5 or something like that last night. So they were up 2-0. I mean, not runs, but games in the. I guess it's the National League Series or whatever, and then if they win, they go to the World Series, something like that. But I really could care less. I don't care. But anyway, they lost 6-5 last night. So if you're a baseball fan, there you go. There's your National League score for you. Weather, Joanne says, let's see, what did she say? Something about rain Thursday, chance of rain Thursday. But then she's saying by Friday, I think it's supposed to be out of here. And then another beautiful weekend. So I think I'm going to plan I have to plan these kind of days, but I think I'm going to plan a burning day. A little fire pit that you can't even quite see it. It's right outside that window there, about 30 feet or so. But I got a lot of scraps and stuff. I got a lot of limbs and stuff down in the yard. I got all kinds of wood scraps. Although I don't burn as much as I used to because even the small stuff I save for turning now. But Jack, you done got them all, buddy. You done had them all. Did you not count? You had a little bonus one, a little piece of one. We're all down now, all down up here. Let's see. All right. Ryan says, I spoke at the local board of ed meeting. My son is out for 2 more weeks for close contact. Yeah, I saw your Facebook rant about that. Gary says, go Braves. I guess he's a Braves fan. I used to be really into that back when they went from worst to first. I don't know. I just can't get into it much anymore. I still love the game, but I tell you what, I really am a fan of, and it seems like I didn't watch it much this year. Because I think it's always around August or September, something when they have the Little League. Oh, you know what? I bet you they didn't have it because of the COVID thing. But the Little League World Series, I love watching that. Although, even then you get the parents trying to cheat. They'll have their son is like 18. It looks like he's 12 or something. They're like, yeah, well, he's just big for his age. Little Billy, he's got one of those late birthdays. Barely made the cut. Yeah. But yeah, most of the time it's pretty good watching though. And it's always interesting when you see some of those little kids that play ball and then they go up and hit the big leagues. And then, of course, money ruins them then. So Ryan says he will have missed more than 4 of the first 9 weeks of school. I know, it's ridiculous. You're preaching to the choir here, buddy. You know where I stand on that stuff. Get out and live life, man. Everything's a risk. Steve wants to know what is on my shirt this morning. This one, I don't think I've worn much, but this one, it's got a picture of the Capitol building, and it says, "This is why we can't have nice things." Okay, Gary says they did have the Little League World Series. Okay. It slipped past me, I guess, because I just don't have the TV on. Plus, I was probably out here piddling because it's on in the daytime usually. I don't think they do any night games there. But, man, I tell you what, I might come out of this little blue shirt here. Oh, here, cranking out something. It was about when I came out here at 7:30. I think it was about 58 degrees in here. So I turned the heater on, boot up the computer. I noticed when I shut it down yesterday, it says, don't turn off your computer. So it was doing some more freaking Windows updates. And then when I turned it on this morning, guess what? It was still, then's when it installs them. And I'm like, oh, great. Everything will be screwed up. But I went back in for a minute, gave it a chance to boot up, and then came back out. And everything was working okay. Or I guess it is. I mean, I checked my mic, and I guess y'all can hear me because somebody would be saying so if they couldn't. But Ryan says, I was camping near there this past weekend. Oh, the Little League World Series thing? What's the name of that place? I can't remember. I should know it. Looks like it's a really neat thing. I'd like to go up there sometime, but there's a lot of things I said I wanted to do, places I wanted to go and stuff. But now it's like, nah, it's such a hassle because with this COVID thing, everybody's so divided and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, it's not worth the hassle to me. But somebody put Williamsport. Thank you, Ryan. I knew it. It was right on the tip of my tongue, but I couldn't get it out. Rob Schuster's here. Good morning, Rob. Yeah, let me pull this. I always wear these little denim shirts as a light jacket because I really don't have any light jackets. Usually when it gets to where Dave needs to go to the closet and pull that jacket, it's cold enough. He needs a heavier one. But yeah, I got out here yesterday afternoon. I had a little bit of running around to do, and I thought last night I was sitting there in my chair thinking, yeah, I don't have to go anywhere. I went to Tractor Supply yesterday and got Jack dog food. The day before, I'd gone to the grocery store. I did a bunch of running around the day before. So I thought, finally, I have a day where I can do the coffee sessions, go in the house, pop my pills, and then just come back out here and play all day. And dadgummit, I get a text message. Walgreens says, you got more dope you got to come pick up. And I was just there Monday, picked one up. Why can't they do them all at the same time? I don't know. And even the stuff that I'm picking up, I'm not even that low on it. I don't know why they're doing it, but I'll go ahead and get them just so I don't have to worry about it later. And one of the things I got, and I hadn't ever noticed this before, but when you go to, or at least Walgreens, I assume they all do it this way, but you pick up a prescription and they tell you, what it is and what it's for and stuff. And this one said, and I never have noticed this before, but I'm sure it's probably been on there, but it's got a big warning and it says, do not stop taking this suddenly. It talks about, if you stop taking it suddenly, you can have heart attacks and all the kind of stuff that I don't want. And I thought, well, that's great. What if something happens and I can't, there's some kind of shortage and I can't get them? So, or maybe they're just saying that. I don't know. But yeah, that's what it says. Do not stop taking these suddenly. You're supposed to get, I guess, weaned off of them by your doctor or something. But I don't know. I'll take them as long as I can get them. I guess they're doing something. I wake up every morning, so I guess they're working. Sometimes I worry about my little scar, but it's this long. It's 8 inches long, where they peeled me open. But the first 4 inches, because it starts right about here. The first 4 inches that goes right down the little gully here, it's healed up really good. You can't even see it. Plus my chest hair where they shaved it, it's come back. So it kind of covers it up. But this lower 4 inches from here down to right before where I call them my 3 little bullet holes. That's what it looks like. It's I don't know, it's lumpy, and I guess it's healing up the way it's supposed to. I don't know. But nice reminder every morning when I get out of the shower and stand in front of that mirror. Thinking, yeah, they sliced me right open. But anyway, I guess it's all going good. Let's see. Trying to think something else to talk about. Like I said, I don't really have nothing. I didn't watch nothing. Anything on y'all's mind you want to talk about? I did see that Dennis Nolan, I think he's still in the chat there. He had a new video out, so you can go check it out. Oh, speaking of that, I got y'all's thing. I was out here yesterday turning. It's all right, Jack. I just moved that a minute. So I shot the video of putting your thing on here. So now in all my videos, when I show that in the window, you will have your sticker thing, your free advertisement, courtesy of Old Dave. So if anybody else out there wants to send one, if you don't know my address, email me and I'll send it to you, and then that'll be put on there. And now, like I said, I will make sure that that's shown every video. May try to get out here. I'm already trying to plan the next couple of projects. I think I'm going to be doing a segmented turning. And I need to plan it because they take a lot longer to get set up. You know, that's the only thing I hate about them. When you're doing trying to do a video one a week, it's not hard to do a turning video because you can just grab something, throw it on the lathe, and turn something. But if you want to do a segmented thing, you got to plan that out because you can't wait until Thursday to start doing it if you want to, you know, have the video come out Saturday morning. There's just not enough time because you got to cut the segments, sand the segments, you know, dry fit them, glue them up in the rings, then sand the rings, glue those up. It's just a lot of time sitting around waiting on glue to dry. So, and you guys are quiet. Nobody's saying nothing over there this morning. Let's just sit here and be quiet. See how long we can be quiet. Larry says, I won't be sending. Let me put it up here. He says, I won't be sending a sticker because don't need 50 and they cost way too much. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I mean. Unless, I know probably most of you guys on here aren't really active YouTubers other than, you know, you get on here to watch the coffee sessions, but you know, you're not putting out videos and trying to promote your thing or something. I'm just saying, if you are, send me a sticker and I'd be happy to put it on here. But I get it. You can do like Clyde and just send me a marker and I'll scribble your name on. That's what he said yesterday. Rob says, I had to find Dennis's channel and subscribe. Well, did you find it? It's Ozark Arts and Crafts, I think. But it's got his name in it too, Dennis Nolan. I think if you just put Dennis Nolan, you'd probably find it. I think it's Dennis Nolan, Ozark Arts and Crafts, I believe. Bart wants to know, are the food prices up? Are dog food prices up? I don't think so, or at least where I bought it. I usually buy the dog food at Tractor Supply because I don't like going places. So when I go buy it, I buy a 50-pound bag. And when I had both dogs, when Rocky was still around, I would buy two 50-pound bags. So, but anyway, I was looking when I was at Publix the other day because I thought, well, you know what? I'm already here. Let me just see if I can get this here at Publix. And that way I won't have to go to Tractor Supply. But they had the same 50-pound bag of, it's a pedigree. I forget what it's called. It's the adult dry dog food stuff. It's what they've had since day one. And Publix wanted like 30 think it was $30.99. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. I know it's only about $25 a bag at Tractor Supply. So I thought, I'm not going to get it at Publix. So that's why I went back to Tractor Supply, and it may have gone up like $1 because I want to say it was $24.99 and it was $25.99. And of course, tax and everything. But yeah, so it may have gone up just a hair. And I don't know what Publix was probably way higher than Tractor Supply on that stuff. Anyway, Publix is a nice grocery store. I don't know if y'all have them where y'all are at, but down here in the Southeast, there's a lot of Publix, and they are a nice, clean grocery store, but they are a little pricey. That's why a lot of people say, well, I can go to Kroger and get it cheaper, or go to, Ingles, or let's see what some of the other grocery stores are in here. We don't have any Piggly Wigglies anymore. We used to have those, but I, it's right down the road from me, and I've always gone there since I first lived here just because it's convenient. And I also am not one of those that, will go to Publix and then get back in the car and drive, because I'd have to go across town to go to Kroger. There's no Kroger out this way. And then go to, some others. I just don't, all these women that go around with these coupons and go to, 13 different grocery stores. I think they probably just burning up their coupon savings in gas, but that's just me. I like to just go get it done, even though I know it's just kind of like when you go to the hardware store. You go to Ace Hardware, before you ever walk in that door that you're paying more than what you could find that same item somewhere else, but they're going to have it, and that's why you go to Ace Hardware. Ryan says we do the Purina Pro plan. I need to check into that because it's funny because when I went and turned on my office computer this morning, there popped up because every time I go to Tractor Supply, they always say, "Are you in our thing?" And I give them my phone number, and they always send me emails and stuff. But I never seem to get any coupons for anything that I use because basically all I get there is that dog food. But I got an email today, and it said something about the Purina Pro plan. I'm like, "Yeah, you sent it to me now. I just bought dog food yesterday." So anyway, somebody messaging me here. I wonder who that could be. Somebody who doesn't watch the coffee sessions, apparently. Oh no, it is somebody that watches the coffee sessions. Why did I move to Georgia? Oh, that's a long story, and I've told it so many times, I don't even want to tell it no more. I moved here in December of '81, so I've been here in Georgia way longer now than I lived in Indiana. Born and raised in Indiana, lived there for 25 years. And that's enough. You don't need to know anything else. I've told that story so many times, I get tired of telling it. Let's see. Yes, dog food and goat food at Tualatin King. All right. Oh, now it says Rural King. How did you get Rural King out of that? Must be that spell check stuff. All right. Yeah, Rob says it was me. Is it something important that I need to look at now? Because I'm going to have to put my glasses on. I can't see anything. Oh, okay. Rob's got some kind of a video here. Let's see. He says that he's been playing around with DaVinci Resolve. That's some software, I guess. Oh no, yeah, it's that's the yeah, because we were talking about movie editing software a while back. So you tried making an intro for YouTube videos. My dog wanted attention while filming. uh, Imagine that. And I decided to keep that shot. Okay. I'll check that out. He sent me a link. Yeah. Okay. So you got Schuster's Artistic Woodcraft. Rob Schuster CNC. All right. Well, if you have stickers, Rob, send me one, and I'll add you to the board. Give you a little free advertising anyway. We are just about done here, I think. Like I said, I apologize for not having some fantastic BS to tell you, like I usually do. But I just didn't pay any attention, and I don't really want to talk about my because most of the day yesterday after the Tractor Supply trip, I was out here playing. But I don't want to talk about that if I'm shooting a video about it. If it's something I turn and I'm not doing a video and I'm just playing around, I don't mind showing it to you. But I'm like, I don't like to talk about anything I'm doing if there's a video, because I want you to go watch the video. That's why you go to the trouble to make the things. But the things that I did yesterday, I made two of them. I turned the first one. I thought, well, that was fun. I'm going to do another one. so I did two of them and kept the camera going for most of the second one. After I took the video or the camera in there and pulled the video off of it, it's like I go from here and all of a sudden it's over here to this. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. Did I not forget to turn the camera on during some of that? And I must have, or sometimes I hit the button on that little GoPro, and you got to really look at it, because if you don't wait, see if that light's flashing, you think you've hit it and it's recording, and it's not. So, but anyway, I'm going to be out here turning some more stuff today after I go to Walgreens to get my funny peels. And I'll probably be filming it too. So what I did yesterday may not even end up being the video. I just pulled the video off the camera. Haven't really edited anything yet. And but I really like those things. Were fun to make. They're simple, easy. The first one that I did, it was fun to do, but I didn't. I thought it was going to be really cool looking, and it's okay, but it's not as cool as I thought. But then when I did the second one, I'm like, yeah, I really like that one. And of course, it's old wood that just fell out of the trees in here. Got bug holes and stuff like that in it. But some of that stuff really looks pretty when you put the sand sealer and there we go. See now, it's saying that it's 46 degrees right there. I never noticed that. I don't know. That may be somewhere else. It may be cold, because a lot of times on my phone, I've got where I leave the location thing turned off, because I'm thinking when I use my little weather app, I know where I'm at, so I can look and see the radar and stuff like that. I don't let them use the exact location thing, because they don't need to know exactly where I'm at. I know where I'm at. They don't need to know. Let's see. Rob says he's got to get some stickers. Yeah. Well, whatever you get. And like I said, I'm not, if you don't want to spend money for stickers, I don't blame you. But if you do get some, send me one and I will put it on the board back there. Clyde says, not using the unicorn spit anymore. Well, I got a bunch of, excuse me, I got a bunch of it. And I'll use it eventually. It's just, I used it on, nuts. I used it on that one thing, but so far I'm not super impressed. And it's not that the product isn't good. It's just that I don't like color and stuff. I've decided, I had to spend a whole bunch of money to buy all those different unicorn spits and the RIT to decide that, yeah, it's okay, but I really don't like color. I'd rather see the real wood, All right. It is, since today was trash day, I still got to go. Well, I say me and Jack still have to go out there and pull the trash can back down. We haven't done that yet. So we're going to get ready to go do that. Everybody else have an awesome hump day. And I'll try to have more to talk about tomorrow. I mean, I'm not promising a big good news, though. It might be that Donnie Downer stuff because that's pretty much all that's on the news. So anyway, y'all have a good hump day, and we will see y'all tomorrow for number 415. See y'all.